the Department of National Defense, Philippine Veterans Affairs Office, in collaboration with various national and local government agencies, led the national observance of the 2024 Philippine Veterans Week and the 82nd Araw ng Kagitingan through a series of activities from April 5 to 11, 2024. The observance followed the theme, Pagpaparangal sa mga veterano sa ligan para sa nagkakaisang Pilipino. Here are the highlights of the main events and commemorations. On April 5, 2024, the sunrise ceremony officially commenced the Philippine Veterans Week. The ceremony served as a symbolic gesture of gratitude towards the veterans for bringing hope and a new dawn of freedom to the nation. Held at the Libingan ng mga Bayani, Taguig City, the sunrise ceremony was led by guest of honor and speaker, Lieutenant General Roy Galido, Commanding General of the Philippine Army. The highlight of the sunrise ceremony is the floral offering at the tomb of the unknown soldier. Following this event, the wreath-laying ceremony was also held at the tomb of the unknown soldier at Libingan ng mga Bayani on April 5, 2024. The event was led by DND Secretary Gilberto Teodoro Jr., represented by Undersecretary Pablo Lorenzo. The event also featured tribute messages from Taguig City Mayor Larny Cayetano and representatives from Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts of the Philippines. The first day of the Philippine Veterans Week concluded with a parade and review in honor of the veterans, held at the Hunters ROTC Guerrilla Field, Fort Andres Bonifacio, Taguig City. Medal for Valor awardee and former Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, General Cirilito Sobihana, led the event as the guest of honor and speaker. 10 living World War II veterans were awarded with the Philippine Liberation Medal and World War II Victory Medal during the program. Serving as the main highlight of the Philippine Veterans Week is the commemoration of the Araw ng Kagitingan, or the Day of Valor, on April 9, 2024 at the Mount Samat National Shrine. The commemoration was led by President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., who delivered an inspirational and empowering message for the veterans and all Filipinos.
Tulad ng pinamalas ng ating mga dakilang ninuno, hindi tayo dapat magpasupil at magpaapi, lalo na sa loob ng ating sariling bakuran. I am directing the Defense, Budget, and Finance Departments to study the existing separation benefits of soldiers who incurred total permanent disability in the line of duty, to see if these are commensurate to the sacrifices that they have made, and submit the recommendation while taking stock of the national government's position. Ours is a complicated world today, but we must not yield. We must not back down from any and all challenges that seek to threaten our peace, our honor, our very existence.
The commemoration was also participated by Mr. Robert Ewing, Philippine Charge d'Affaires of the Embassy of the United States of America, and Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary Endo Kazuya of the Embassy of Japan, Secretary of National Defense Gilberto Teodoro Jr., and Bataan Governor Jose Enrique Garcia III. On April 10, 2024, the joint tribute and paggunita sa Kapas was held at the Kapas National Shrine, Kapas, Tarlac. Basis Conversion and Development Authority Chairperson Delphine Lorenzana served as a guest of honor and speaker during the event. The wreath-laying ceremony, symbolizing reverence and remembrance of the veterans' heroism, was attended by dignitaries and officials, including U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs Acting Director Kevin McAllister, Czech Republic Ambassador to the Philippines Colonel Hage, Department of National Defense Undersecretary for Civil, Veterans and Reserve Affairs Pablo Lorenzo, and Philippine Veterans Affairs Office Administrator Yusek Reynaldo Mapagu. The sunset ceremony, held at the Libingan ng mga Bayani, marked the conclusion of the 2024 Philippine Veterans Week on April 11, 2024. The event started with a concelebrated Mass, organized with the support of the VFP Sons and Daughters Association, Incorporated. Serving as the highlight of the event is the heartfelt testimonial from the descendants of World War II veterans who share their unforgettable memories with their veteran ancestors and the valuable lessons they have learned from them. A candlelighting ceremony was led by the guest of honor and speaker, Veterans Federation of the Philippines President Major General Romeo Alamillo. Candles were lit and offered as symbols of remembrance and gratitude towards the veterans who dedicated their lives to the freedom and independence of the nation. Along with the main events, several pre-Veterans Week activities and ancillary events were held to further boost the publicity and promotions of the week-long observance. As part of the pre-Veterans Week activities, the Philippine Veterans Affairs Office spearheaded the U.S. Congressional Gold Medal awarding ceremony for veterans in the National Capital Region on January 29, 2024. 53 World War II veterans received their U.S. CGM during this ceremony. Another U.S. CGM awarding ceremony was held at the Post Theater White Sands Missile Range, Las Cruces, New Mexico, USA, on March 15, 2024. Awarding 5 World War II veterans, the ceremony was organized by the Filipino Veterans Recognition and Education Project, or PhilVetrep. A ceremony was also held at the Bunker, Balanga City, Bataan on April 8, 2024. During the event, the US CGM was awarded to 25 more World War II veterans. The 2024 Bataan Memorial Death March was also held at the White Sands Missile Range, New Mexico, USA, on March 16, 2024. Yusek Reynaldo Mapagu personally participated in the activity, along with Attorney Rolando Villaflor of the PIVAO Legal Affairs Division and other members of the PhilVetrep. Meanwhile, in the Philippines, the Freedom March was held from March 16 to 17, 2024, tracing the path that the heroes of Bataan endured during the brutal Death March. They started at Kilometer 0 in Mariveles, Bataan, up to the final destination, the Capas National Shrine. This event was spearheaded by the Philippine Veterans Bank in collaboration with PIVAO, AFP, and other agencies and institutions. Another pre-Veterans Week activity was the second Araw ng Kagitingan Battle at the Fairway Golf Tournament, held from March 21 to 24, 2024. The Veterans Golf Club, the Veterans Memorial Medical Center, and the Department of National Defense hosted the tournament, gathering a total of 173 participants. The event raised awareness among golf enthusiasts about the significance of the Philippine Veterans Week. In the continuous effort to educate and enhance the knowledge of the Filipino people, especially the youth, about the stories of our veterans, the Kagitingan Lectures 2024, Resiliency and Valor of the Filipino Guerrilla Resistance Movement, was conducted on March 20 and 22, 2024. The Kagitingan Lectures 2024 focused on the historical events of the Liberation Campaign during World War II in the Philippines from 1944 to 1945. In cooperation with the Film Development Council of the Philippines, a film showing of Intramuros, The Walls of Hell, was screened at the Board of Trustees of the Veterans of World War II Theater in Taguig City on March 25, 2024. The film showing event was participated by Film Development Council of the Philippines Representative Ms. Gabriel Venice Velasco, BTV World War II Chairperson William S. Plana, and PIVAO Deputy Administrator ASEC Restituto Aguilar. The Department of Education organized nationwide creative competitions, including essay writing, oratorical, poster making, and songwriting contests, as part of the 2024 Philippine Veterans Week and the 82nd Araw ng Kagitingan commemoration. These contests ran from March to April 2024, allowing Filipino youth to honor the legacy of Filipino veterans through their artistic talents. Ancillary events for the 2024 Philippine Veterans Week also included free LRT and MRT rides for veterans from April 5 to 11, 2024, while replication ceremonies of the 82nd Araw ng Kagitingan were held all over the country. The 82nd Araw ng Kagitingan and 2024 Philippine Veterans Week successfully recognized the vital role that the Filipino veterans play in shaping our nation's identity and strengthening our unity. Let us continue to honor the bravery of our veterans, which stands a powerful symbol of national pride, unity, and resilience, reminding Filipinos of our shared history and inspiring us to work together towards a brighter future.